Welcome to KaiChi Live. I'm KaiChi. It's my Big City Green review. In this title, Homeward Hound, we see Tilly losing Saxon. Well, Saxon has been around for the few episodes. In fact, I think the couple few episodes, we see Tilly being looking for it. But it turns out, thanks to Phoenix, she remembers Tilly when she was moving from her grandma house, that they accidentally left her grandma house. So Phoenix, being a loyal dog, well, at first she tried to communicate with them, but of course her barking and them saying doesn't communicate well enough, so they don't know what they talk about. They don't know what she's talking about. Anyway, she made her mission as queen to get the Saxons back from grandma house, and of course like the animals, the farm animals, a cow and a goat, I forgot their names, and the male rooster, the evil male rooster, for some reason, there's a plot to it. Mentioned like, good luck with that. Anyway, Phoenix went. It was incredible. It was like the title Homeward Hound is based on 3 Disney films, I believe, or 4. It's called Homeward Bound, Homeward Hound. So that's kind of thing. It's basically like the family went on a camping trip, and they accidentally left their pets, and the pets somehow were able to get back to them. I remember the first movie was basically they got over a bridge, the main bridge. Get them, if they find that bridge, you get to go home, and it's like animal talk is like a thing. It's a Disney thing. Anyway, because it's a funny thing because it is a Disney thing. So anyway, Phoenix was able to get to the grandma house like through a bunch of she went on a train, which is pretty smart for her, and even though she's of advanced age. Oh, in fact, that's what Remy mentions, like how she was such a smart dog. And at first, she didn't let the other animals come, and they come because they want to help, because like they want to help the queen. And unfortunately, they got kicked off the train, and she was really not happy about it. It's like, look, guys, let me do it. Just go home or wherever. And she was able to do that when she was able to get to the grandma house. And the evil rooster, the evil male rooster, I forgot her name. The guy's name was basically want to once again overthrow Phoenix and would be king. He was able to find Saxon and was threatened to rip her apart and blame it on Phoenix so he could overthrow her and be king. But her animal friends, of course, saw that and tried to stop him. Then we shift back to Grandma. Oh, at first, Gloria was coming home, and we see Grandma was I forgot her name again. But anyway, Grandma was like getting ready to go out to have some fun and asked Gloria to join her. And goes like, sure, why not? And we see Grandma's going to the club, try to dance, and it was kind of awkward. And Gloria's like, why is she doing this? Until after the night of dancing, Grandma was not feeling great about it, and Gloria asked her if she was sad. Said, well, because like she has been by herself for quite some time before Cricket, Bill, and Tilly came to stay over, because like they need to go somewhere, and she got used to the chaos, and she don't want to be alone anymore. And she also grew. She's been dead, old hag, which old hag like, but stopped being. Well, she is still mean, and she is still herself, but she's softened a little bit. So she misses them. Gloria was the one to suggest that maybe she just go visit them for a while. And Grandma's like, how does she have a reason? So when they enter the house, you see the animals, fighting. Well, the Phoenix and cow and the goat beat chickens in the male chicken. And Gloria's like, oh, here's an idea. Why don't you take the animals back? And Saxon was okay. He got ripped along the side. It was okay. And Grandma now had a reason to go visit her family in the country. So basically, she was not lonely, but like I said, she was lonely and just missed the chaos, looking over them. She basically looked over her son and her grandkids. She missed that now. So now I was always thought like because like there was a leak of the opening, like how Grandma's going to be in it. Like, oh, now I know. Honestly, I kind of hope she would stay away. And we get to switch back and forth, like the countryside, like what they're doing, and I want to see Grandma's what she's doing. Eventually, she realized she misses them and then go back. But it's kind of a little too quick, maybe. But anyway, it's fine. And I hope then we can check out what Gloria doing back in the city and see her life. It'd be interesting to get more characters or oversee some other characters, see what they're doing. That'd be a thing. I hope that happens. But we have to wait and see. So yeah. Overall, I like this episode. We get to see another perspective, like from a different character, especially the animals. It's fun to see what they're doing. It's nice to see that male chicken try to overthrow the queen Phoenix. That's interesting, and it's nice to see like how the dog is very loyal. So yeah. Also, it's nice to see Grandma. It's a not cliche. It's like a TV trope. Like she's like very doesn't know her family there now. She used to having her family, having those nice adventures. Now it's find a reason to go back, and they're gonna make a big deal about it. It's like to see like she gets then again her farm was the city until she sold it to help Bill, and you get to see her back in the country. See how she's always from the country. It's unfortunately the cities around her, and to see how she reacts. It's nice to see that. And like I said, I want to see Gloria, see other characters pop up. And some of the other characters, maybe a new character would maybe move by, or she can make friends and see how she's doing. And I'm really hoping Gloria Green, franchise out. That'd be nice to see her coffee empire. Hopefully it might happen, well, not too soon, but it's nice to see her struck a little bit and she find that niche. So yeah, I really like this episode. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, hit that like button. Go over here to my previous videos. Go over here. Subscribe to my channel, KaiChi Live, for future nerd videos. Thank you.